Hey CJ, just how much did yesterday feel like a missed opportunity for you guys with the momentum you had coming into that game and playing a division game?
Yeah, I mean, it was it was tough for sure. Especially looking back and watching film today, we left a lot of plays out there, and you can't do that. You can't do that in this league. You can't do that in this division. You can't do that against the Pats. So, yeah, we're for sure upset with the fact that, like you just said, we felt like we let one go.
CJ, how much do you talk to Zach after a game like that? I don't know if you talked to him today or whatever, and give him any type of advice, encouragement, anything like that.
I mean, we kind of just as a team, we talk individually, like in our little clumps, groups, whatever you want to call it, just to hear like everyone's assessment of their play in the game. Because I think for the most part, and this holds true to position by position, everyone is their own biggest critic, right? And so, you hear the way like certain guys are talking about themselves, and like even Zach, it's like he's like, yeah, that was bonehead decision on this and this, but then we're like, yo, we just watched the film. Like, yeah, that's true. Like those can't happen. He knows it. We know it as a team, whatever. At the same time, I'm like, yeah, you did make good decisions. You did have really good balls. You did the right things. We as an offense didn't protect correctly. We didn't run the right route correctly, like things like that. So it's like everything's always going to come back on the quarterback, and he's the one that has to bear the burden of miscues as an offense as a whole, always. And it's our job to make sure that he knows it's not a one man game. It's not a one man team. It's a collective that, we as a unit left plays out there, not just him.
Have you had a chance to look at Buffalo yet, CJ?
I have not. I was still kind of I always go back, I watch the game myself. And then we have these meetings, and then I'm going to watch the game again. That's just kind of my process. And then tomorrow I'll get on to Buffalo.
How about have you seen them on TV at all this year? Or you kind
of
I've
watched them. Yeah. I have. I mean, I watch a lot of ball, so
right.
They're a good defense. They, for the most part, they do what they do. They don't really change too much outside of their base packages and their base fronts and things that they are trying to get done against a certain team. They fly around the ball. They're physical. It's going to be a good test for sure. We haven't gotten into game planning quite yet, obviously, and I haven't dissected film enough to exactly know what's coming. But just watching TV copies of things, they like to run what they run, and they want you to try to beat them.
CJ, during the winning streak, you guys were really running the ball very well. Obviously, you lose Brees, that's a big loss. But how much do you think you guys have to kind of get back to that? That was kind of the formula that was working there for you guys.
Yeah, I think that just opens up everything for us. I think, once the run game's there, it opens up the play action. It opens up the quick game. It opens up, it gets the defensive line a little bit on their toes. It helps the offensive line out. It helps the entire picture, right, for us as a team. So that's something we're definitely going to be dialing in as this week progresses, and making sure that there are no missed targets and in terms of IDs and who people are going to, making sure that we have the right path in terms of the running back and get the right call in, and that's something that I see being a pretty big focus this week as we go into Sunday.